got something special to unbox today. It's the Star Wars Force Effects Elite series, Darth Revan. Been waiting a while to get this. It's been on back order for like a month and a half, but finally got it. GameStop.com. I ordered it and they had it in stock. Next thing I know, it wasn't in stock and I had to wait a month and a half to finally get my hands on one, but got my hands on one right now. There we go. Different. I'm not used to this kind of box. So I guess it just slides out. I'm used to it slides out. There we go. Alright. The stand. It's pretty cool. Digging that. Alright, we've got the crystal chamber. Part of the stand. The blade. The blade. Instruction manual. Papers you don't need. And the hilt. Last but not least. Oh, that's not bad. It's a lot lighter than I thought it would be. Alright, it's going to take 3 AA batteries. Okay, so you're going to remove the pommel, which is pretty easy. Some etching on the bottom, 2020 Hasbro, made in China, Lucasfilm Ltd, number E8940, and then C-015G. See if we can get, there we go. But that's the only really writing on it. I took the sticker off. The one I'm glad they not. When they first started coming out with the Force Effects, they put all kinds of stickers on these things. And now, this is the 4th one I've gotten in 2020, and this is the only sticker they're putting on it now, which I am really happy about. It's a lot less. I finally got all the stickers off all of my Force Effects collection, which is every single lightsaber that they put out since 2015. I spent an entire day taking stickers off lightsabers that I've had for over 5 years, so that was fun because some of the stickers were really stubborn, but I'm glad they're not putting a ton of stickers on these things anymore. It makes my life a lot easier. Probably my least favorite thing is removing stickers. Alright. This is going to add a little bit of weight to the hilt, but not too much. So you want to line up your arrow. And line up your arrow. So you see you got a arrow here, arrowhead here, and you got one I get the light to shine in there. I'm gonna line that up. All right. Okay. Tighten your hull back down. All right. Does it do anything? Powered up without a blade in it? Ooh, it does. That's cool. That doesn't. Green one doesn't do anything. The red one will make a noise. Alright, let's go ahead and install the blade. You're going to want to pull your tangs back. Remove this cap. This is of course metal. This whole hilt is metal, which is nice. Take your blade plug off. Alright. And here you're going to have a large slot and a small slot. Alright. And I like this stand, actually. I like it a lot. You're going to have a large tab and a small tab. And you're going to want to line these up respectively. So obviously large tab goes into large slot. And small tab goes into small slot, like that. And then you push down, counterclockwise, engages the blade. You push down, clockwise, disengages the blade. So push down, counterclockwise to engage the blade. Once again, push down, clockwise to disengage the blade. So push down, counterclockwise, engages the blade. That's easy. Now you're going to want to put your cap back on. So just feed it through here. Like that. Cap, emitter, whatever you want to call it. I guess you should call it emitter, right? Push your tangs back into place, guards, whatever you want to call them. And then we're going to fire it up. There you go. And it's a nice purple. Not very loud. Not very loud, is it? That's a little better. So the clashes are loud, just the hum isn't very loud. I guess that's not. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Power it down. Press to power it on. Press the red button. Power it on. Press to power it off. There you go. I was holding it down. You don't need to. So just press it to power it on. And press it to power off. Very cool. I'm going to take the blade back out. So you're going to remove your cap, emitter, like that. Slide it out. Try not to scrape the blade. And then clockwise to remove your blade. Boom. Easy. Easy peasy. Alright, now real quick, I'm going to compare a couple blades here. This is your Galaxy's Edge blade. A little different. So these tabs are actually, they feel metal. They might not be. They might be plastic, but they feel metal. Those are cold to the touch, so I'm pretty sure they're metal. So that's higher quality over this, which is just molded plastic. It's not, I guess it's not that big a deal, but say that these are probably stronger, less apt to snap if you're just light dueling or putting the blade in and out a little too rough. And the Galaxy's Edge blade is a lot longer, so they are butt to butt and tip to tip. You can see that the Galaxy's Edge blade is longer by, I want to say 3 inches, maybe 3.5, 4. Suppose I should measure it to be more efficient. Looks like, wow, I was almost right on the money. Looks like 3.5, maybe a little bit less than 3.5, but about 3.5 inches longer. The Galaxy's Edge one is. Yep, the Galaxy's Edge blade is about 3.5 inches longer than the Force FX Elite blade. So that's interesting. And here is the blade that came with Kit Fisto's saber. Nothing too special about this. You just got the pins inside and then just some slots that line up inside the blade. Nothing too special about this blade either. The sleeve is a little longer than this Darth Revan Elite series by about like 1/4 of an inch. But the Kit Fisto's is a little bit longer by about a 1/2 inch. Yep. About a 1/2 inch. So that's interesting. So Darth Revan's is the shortest. Kit Fisto's is the next in line. And then the Galaxy's Edge is the longest of these 3 blades. There you go. Pretty cool. And for those of you that are wondering, from butt to tip, Darth Revan blade is 35.5 inches long. Kit Fisto's blade is, from butt to tip, 36.5 inches long. Give or take a 1/16 or so. And then the Galaxy's Edge blade is 39 inches long. 39 inches long? Wow, that's cool. So, for those of you that are wondering the difference in the removable blades that are out there, there you have it. Now we'll get to some of the features of this this lightsaber. Alright, let's fire this up. So the red button is purple. Some nice flashing going on there. And if you push the green button, you will get a wall cutting feature. Which is kind of cool. And then if you just push it, you get like a blast or deflect type effect. Kind of migrates up and down the blade as you're pushing it, which is kind of cool. All you gotta do is just push this green button. That's actually pretty loud. Yep. Then, to switch between purple to red, you're going to push these both red and green at the same time. And you're going to go to red. So that's the dark side, and it makes kind of a dark side type sound when it switches. And then to go back to purple, just going to press green and red at the same time again. And you're going to hear kind of like a light side type font when it switches back to the light side, which is purple. So I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. To power it down, you just press the red button. The hum's really soft, but everything else is pretty loud. Looks good in the stand too, by the way. Looks really good in the stand. Alright, now let's put in the Kyber crystal. So push down clockwise to disengage, pull the blade out. There we go. And it's the same thing for Kyber crystal chamber. Just going to line up your small tab and large tab, insert like that. And then you're going to do the same thing as the blade, where you're going to push down, and then it's counterclockwise to engage, and then release, and there you go. And then you're going to put your blade plug on. This is how I'm going to actually display it, just like this, with the crystal chamber in there. That. And there you go. And to power it on, you just power it on. And you hear kind of a different kind of font. And it's purple. And to power it off, it's actually decently bright. It's not super bright, but you can see it. And then to power it off, you just hold the red button in, let go, and it powers it off. And that's really all there is to that. I'm going to take it back out. Loosen your emitter. loosen your emitter. Blade plug, everything comes out. And then gonna push down, and it's clockwise to release. It's a little snug. Like I said, it's a little snug. Alright. Plus you don't have anywhere near as much leverage to get that out as opposed to the blade. Now let's get the blade back in and we'll turn the lights off and have some fun. Pretty bright. Blaster, deflect, just push on the green button, and then hold it down, the green button, you get kind of that cutting effect. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Alright, let's change to the dark side. Push green and red at the same time. And we've gone to the dark side. Blaster deflection. So cool. That red blade is quite nice. You can see the spaces, but they're pretty close, so it's pretty unnoticeable compared to some of the blades out there. If you get closer you can see it, but if you get further away, it's not bad. Not bad at all. The spacing of the LEDs is not bad at all on this blade. Spacing is not bad at all. Alright, blue, red and green button held together. We're going to switch back to the light side. There we go, purple. Again. You can hold the saber here, or you can hold it here, or you can hold it with both hands. I kind of like it here. Myself, I kind of like to hold it here. And then maybe switch back and forth. I don't know. It's a bit odd to wield, but it just takes getting used to. Get a close-up of it in the dark, because why not? Switch colors. Very cool. Blaster deflection. As far as spinning this thing, I don't know. That's kind of weird. Feels awkward spinning. Plus, I'm almost hitting the buttons. But we're back to purple. I love that sound font. It sounds so cool. Kind of sounds like Jedi Fallen Order. Sound font. In my opinion, anyway. Wow, this thing is cool. Now just kind of power it on in the lights, so you can see how bright it is in the distance with the lights on. Still pretty bright, honestly. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. Switch back to red. Blaster deflect. You know, some people were getting defective ones. I'm so glad that I didn't get a defective one. Everything works, knock on wood, perfectly. That feels a little awkward throwing it back and forth. Switch back to purple. Yeah. Let's power it off. Ooh, that's loud. That was loud in my ear. So yeah. As far as defects wise, I don't really see anything wrong with it at all. I put a few scuffs on the blade, but that was my own fault when I was taking the emitter off and kind of scuffing it. I'll just buff out, no big deal. Everything is metal on this. Yep. Everything is. I can't find any except the buttons are plastic. The red and green button are plastic. But other than that, it's all metal. I mean, the internals are probably plastic inside. But and it's surprisingly lightweight. a lot lighter than I thought it was going to be. A lot lighter. It's like a kind of a brushed aluminum type finish on here with some painted effects, like a flat black, flat black, flat black in here, flat black, like some silver accents. Craftsmanship wise, I don't know if it's as nice as the Black Series, but it's still really nice. The electronics are a lot nicer than the Black Series, and having a removable blade is always nice to have. So I think that's just the as far as the craftsmanship, part of it's just the design of this lightsaber. It's pretty simple. Can't really compare Mace Windu Force Effects to this. It's a totally different design. So yeah, I think that'll do it for this unboxing and review. This Darth Revan Elite Series Force Effects lightsaber from Hasbro. Hope you enjoyed watching this video. Please like, subscribe, and smash that notification bell. And hopefully in December I'll be able to review Palpatine's. May the Force be with you.